It's your favorite YouTube dealer. I appreciate you guys for stopping in. Ren dropped his album Sick Boy, so we got some songs that we've got to dive into that we've never heard before. But before we do that, make sure that you guys have copped the new album or are streaming it on platforms. Just show that man some love. I will try to remember to put some links down below so you guys can find that stuff very easily. This one is called Sick Boy Part 2. I also have Uninvited and Seven Sins bookmarked. I'm guessing that there's more on the album that we haven't checked out. I've just got to take a better look at it. But if you guys know of any that we haven't done, comment those down below and I will make sure that we get as many of them, if not all of them, up this week. I'm excited. It's always good when he does some new music. This man is literally one of the greatest artists out right now, in my opinion. I have the most fun checking out what he drops. And if he does end up adding any music videos to any of these, we will revisit them so we can see the visual and what he, has in mind and all that kind of stuff. Because I feel like it brings the song together when you get the artist's actual visual representation as well. So let's dive into this and let's see what Sick Boy Part 2 is all about.
Sick boy, allopathic script boy, pathogenic, schizophrenic, call it medic, quick boy, just wanna scratch the itch boy, agoraphobic, multi-psychosis, own it, I'm that sick boy, nothing to lose, nothing to win or to prove, nothing but holes in my shoes, nothing but nothing, I'm hustling, bustling.
Ooh, hold up, wait, nothing to lose, nothing to do. The mixing on that it brought it forward, so I like that. Okay, I like this. Let's just put it that I like this.
Quick boy, just wanna scratch the itch boy, agoraphobic, multi-psychosis, own it, I'm that sick boy, nothing to lose, nothing to win or to prove, nothing but holes in my shoes, nothing but nothing, I'm hustling, bustling, pain is a paradox I didn't choose, nothing but truth, nothing but fire in the booth, nothing that you could do I couldn't do, nothing that you could do better, forget all the others, I'm aiming at you. Cytotoxic, diagnostic, catastrophic news, since I got sick, no for one, the pain it comes in twos, catatonic, antipsychotics, beta blockers, antibiotics, watch the clock, pick the lock, quick, let's dip, get loose. Wait for a minute, I'm struggling with it, I'm doubling down and I'm doubling digits, I live with the pain and forgive it, cause bitterness eats you alive when you're in it, admit it, then flip it, then rip up the script, it's fitting that I have been screaming at demons that visit, I'm feeling so rigid, I lean on religion, but God said I'm laughing, I'm burning my bridges. Car crash, whiplash, ambulance, body bags.
Okay, I like this a lot. Ren has always been dope since we've been checking him out, but with the last song and then what I'm hearing so far on this album, I feel like his writing has elevated. It's only gotten better, which, I mean, obviously that's what you expect from any artist. They evolve over time. They get better and better, but this man he's leveling up very quickly and I enjoy it. And I like the fast rapping part because he put a lot of substance into it. He was actually saying some shit and not just rapping fast to rap fast, which some artists out there do. And listen, if people enjoy that stuff, that's on them. But I like there being some substance behind the fast rapping. And that's exactly what he's giving us in this. So this is fire so far. And the mixing on this is, we'll give it one of those. I've never probably said that before, but we're gonna say it today. Listen, it's one of those days. I can't get my words out. I can't talk properly, so we're just gonna use sound effects.
Nothing but truth, nothing but fire in the booth, nothing that you could do I couldn't do, nothing that you could do better, forget all the others, I'm aiming at you. Cytotoxic, diagnostic, catastrophic news, since I got sick, no for one, the pain it comes in twos, catatonic, antipsychotics, beta blockers, antibiotics, watch the clock, pick the lock, quick, let's dip, get loose. Wait for a minute, I'm struggling with it, I'm doubling down and I'm doubling digits, I live with the pain and forgive it, cause bitterness eats you alive when you're in it, admit it, then flip it, then rip up the script, it's fitting that I have been screaming at demons that visit, I'm feeling so rigid, I lean on religion, but God said I'm laughing, I'm burning my bridges. Car crash, whiplash, ambulance, body bags, zip back, it's a game of circumstance, wrong turn, everything can all collapse, get burned, back inside the relapse, cracks, they stack back to back, and I'm back on my back inside the counter attack, pop Prozac, knock it back, wash it down and relax, and that's that, subtract, collapse, react, adapt.
Oh, getting lost, money, oh, get into the bag like I got nothing to lose, yeah, like I got nothing to lose.
This is really, really dope. I like this. He mentioned Prozac, and I'm not going to get too much into detail, but Prozac was something that they tried to put me on back when I was like 19, maybe? And it was, I requested it. I went in and I was like, listen, I have crazy anxiety. And I had read about that there's pills for anxiety. And I had never even known that growing up. I just was like, this just sucks. I got to deal with this. I got to try to find a way to overcome it. And when I read that, I got so excited that I went to the doctor's office and I was like, hey, listen, I need something. I've heard of Paxil and stuff. And my doctor was like, nah, I don't really like Paxil, but we could try Prozac. And so I got the Prozac and she's like, it's going to take a couple of weeks before it takes effect. But I was so excited and so convinced that this was going to change my life and allow me to be like normal and feel like I can talk to people socially and be myself and interact in a proper way, that when I took the first pill, I felt like I was cured. I felt like my anxiety just washed away and I was just ready to get out into the world and do stuff. And when I did that, it made me realize that maybe I can fix it myself, right? Because if they're telling me it's going to take 2 weeks to take effect and within an hour of taking the first pill, I feel like I'm already better, that's the placebo effect. I was just so convinced that it was going to fix me that it's like my mind allowed the pill to, it's like it just worked immediately. And that's obviously not the reality or the science behind it. So I knew then that, okay, maybe I don't need this and I could just get through this myself. Regardless, I was like, you know what, but I'm going to keep taking it. Let's just see if it works. And let's just say that it ended up giving me some very odd sexual problems. Actually, I wouldn't say odd. It wasn't like odd sexual problems, but it was just, that's where it affected me. And then also I smoked weed. So if I smoked and I took the Prozac in the morning, I would sleep like 6 hours middle of the day. Like it just made me so tired. Like I felt so lethargic and I didn't like it. So after so long, I ended up stopping taking it and I found other ways to get through my anxiety. But that was like it was a big, I guess like opening of the eyes, I guess we'll say, where I realized like, okay, if first pill makes me feel cured, but it really doesn't work for 2 weeks, you know, science-wise, legitimately, it can't do anything for 2 weeks. And that tells me that whatever I'm dealing with is something that maybe isn't as serious as other people's anxiety, because I'm not trying to downplay everybody's anxiety, but just mine myself. It's something that I could probably find a way to fix mentally if I just, you know, I thought that it was going to cure me so much that it cured me immediately, even though it's not possible. So now, you know, I just got to play with my mind and find a way to try to build my way through the bullshit. And if I can get there by myself, then I don't need all these medications and stuff like that. And for the most part, I have done that. I'm definitely not nearly as socially anxious as I used to be, but just, I still have my moments. I like the mixing on this.
Once upon a time that was not long ago, there lived a boy inside his mind. Sometimes the thought would overflow and grow until they blinded the boy, he decomposed. And if you read between the lines of his story, you will know that there is method to his madness, prerequisite for his sadness. For there must be catalysts which exist to explain his status. Extract it and look right at it. His panic was formed in fragments that happened from lack of passion, attacking his hippocampus. Back to the story where the story begins. There was a boy, he was confused by the world that he lived in. A world where profit is religion and to knock it is sin. A world where profit spread the word of putting profit over kin. Sink or swim, blood is thicker than money and dividends. He grew thick skin, see it for what it is, resist and take a hit on the
I like the different flows that he's using throughout this. This switch up right here was really, really dope. The
kit is sin. A world where profit spread the word of putting profit over kin. Sink or swim, blood is thicker than
I like that. That's actually really, really dope.
A world where profit spread the word of putting profit over kin. Sink or swim, blood is thicker than money and dividends. He grew thick skin, see it for what it is, resist and take a hit on the chin. Anti-capitalist, a rationalist, a war it shall begin. On the greedy who mislead the people, it starts from within. In, are you in it to win, or are you in it for a purpose that exists outside your skin? When you're in it, is it worthless to resist? Begin again. Are you screaming on the surface? Are you like me? Are you in?
Getting lost, money, get into the bag like I got nothing to lose, yeah. Like I got nothing to lose.
It's a little bop here. I like this. The mixing on this brings a lot of these lyrics forward. I really enjoy it. Like that part at the beginning. There's a lot of cool stuff in this and a lot of switch ups and shit that I really enjoyed.
Getting lost, money, get into the bag like I got nothing to lose, yeah. Like I got nothing to lose. Getting lost, money, get into the bag like I got nothing to lose, yeah. Like I got nothing to lose. Getting lost, money like a job.
Okay, this was dope. I really did enjoy this. I'm hoping that his album is doing crazy numbers. I did see he posted something, and I don't remember now if it was like the worldwide charts or if it was within where he lives or if it was in America or whatever it was. But I want to say his album was ranked #1, which I believe that it should be because this man is doing amazing music right now, and it's stuff that's like it's real music. It's not just music to be music. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my man Ren. Hopefully this reaction came out all right. Today has been a very odd morning. Today is the day that I usually record a whole lot of my music reactions, but I feel like I've stumbled through my thoughts and what I want to say in every single video. And I've not really watched any of them back. I've tried to just roll with it and just be like, listen, it is what it is, but hopefully it comes across properly. I'm able to elaborate the way that I want to. I'm able to explain things in the right way, and it connects with you guys and stuff like that. But this was really, really dope. And I'm looking forward to checking out more of the album. Today, we're probably only going to upload this one. Tomorrow, I'll probably try to get Uninvited and Seven Sins up. And then if there's any others that I've never heard and we've never done reactions to off the album, we will get those up over the next few days after that. And we'll do our best to get through it by the end of this week. But let me know what else there is, what else you guys want to hear, what your favorite song on the album is. Let me know that you guys copped it. You're at least streaming it on platforms, showing this man some love because he deserves it. Again, I will try to put a link down below for anybody that hasn't so you guys can go grab it. I'm assuming that somewhere on his channel I'll be able to find a link, or I'll just search it and pull it up and get it down there for you guys. But show this man his love because we want artists like this to thrive, to do well, to be able to continue to do this stuff. And I don't think it's going to be a problem, but I feel like it's you know, something I should be plugging as well because this man has done a lot of good things for my channel, just like he has for a lot of reaction channels, just like, you know, any other artist that we check out and stuff like that. And not only that, but done a lot for me personally in the sense that the music is just something I could really relate with a lot of times. And sometimes you really need that. And it's therapy to make your own music, but it's also therapy to hear music that you could relate with. And so he's done a lot in that sense as well. Not only that, but he shouted out my name in that one video and where he was doing the King Dada diss and ended up showing love at the end of it and stuff like that. And he didn't have to do that. And, you know, he's shown my channel love and said good things about me on streams before. And so I got nothing but love for this man. And I hope that all of his treatment and stuff is going good. I know at some point, I don't remember now exactly when, but I saw that he was back and continuing treatment. And I know that it's probably going to be a lifelong thing because you don't just get rid of Lyme disease. And I'm hoping that that's going well for him and only improves. And I hope new, you know, scientific, this is where I start stumbling over my words, but you know what I'm saying? New things come out that can help further what he's trying to do and to help him get through all of this and everything like that, because it just sucks to see anybody that I think is such a good person and such an amazing artist, but most importantly, a good person go through some of the shit that he's going through and that he's gone through. Although it's tough, right? Because at the same time, you feel like some of the shit that he's gone through is what helped mold him to be the person that he is and what makes him really understand what other people are going through and have a, you know, an empathy for the life that some people might be dealing with and shit like that. Whereas if you've never gone through stuff, it's not always very easy for you to connect with that. And so it's a gift and a curse, you know. Shout out to Ren. Shout out to everybody that follows him. It's been a dope ride, and I hope that it continues. And I will catch you in the next one, homies.